Hi, I'm Adrienne. Welcome to Mentoring Masterminds, where we combine the expert-level insights we've gained as a top-rated mentoring software provider with real-world best practices from mentoring program leaders at top organizations. In this video, we're diving into an important DEI topic, women mentoring women. According to a MentorcliQ study on the impact and presence of mentoring at Fortune 500 companies, enterprise organizations run by female CEOs significantly outperform other companies during the pandemic-induced recession. And in 2023, the number of Fortune 500 companies led by women executives hit an historic high of 53. Successful women can make a lasting impact by taking on junior-level team members as mentors. We'll walk through how and why women mentoring is so important right now. We'll also hear from an HR leader in our mentoring community on why mentoring programs for women are essential. Be sure to like and subscribe to get updated on more content like this, which posts every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern. Women mentoring women is beneficial for several important and measurable reasons. 1, both female mentees and mentors learn and grow from the experience. 2, a growing body of data and research shows how positively women leaders impact organizations, revenue goals, growth, and other outcomes. And 3, women are less likely to find a mentor and move up without the help of other women. The deck has been stacked against women in the workplace for generations. Change is coming slowly, but it can accelerate quickly when women who break through those barriers reach back and become mentors for other women as well. For more on this, we highly recommend the book, Women Mentoring Women, Strategies and Stories to Lift as We Rise by Michelle Ferguson. You can find the link to more details in the pinned comment. Mentees aren't the only ones who benefit from a mentoring relationship. Mentors tend to see positive personal and professional outcomes as well. We found that 83% of mentors and mentees report their mentoring experience increases their desire to stay at their organization. For executives wondering how to retain good women leaders and good high potential employees, that should be an eye-opening stat. As a Kansas State University study found, mentoring tends to produce lower turnover when career development is established and company values are transferred through the mentoring relationship. Having more women in the C-suite and in leadership positions leads to better results for the bottom line. In our latest Mentoring Impact Report, MentorcliQ discovered that in 2021, companies that had both a female CEO and mentoring programs were on average 42% more profitable than the median for all companies. Our research confirms a 2019 study by S&P Global, which found that in 24 months following their appointment, companies with women CEOs saw a 20% better stock performance. And those with women CFOs saw a 6% increase in profitability. When women are mentored in leadership skills and then given the chance to lead, the data shows they tend to do just that and do it well. The data proves that women leaders excel. Unfortunately, the biggest hurdle is getting women into leadership positions in the first place. A 2019 Center for Talent Innovation study showed that executives have a tendency to pick mini-me proteges. Since most CEOs are men, this system won't change until 3 things happen. 1, more male executives mentor high-potential female leaders. 2, more female executives mentor high-potential female leaders. 3, more companies choose to select female leaders for open leadership positions. That third item on the list won't happen quickly until women have executive-level mentors and sponsors in the workplace. Let's take this to the final step, how to create a women's mentoring program. First, speak to women in your organization to gauge interest and discover if there's already mentoring happening beneath the surface. It's not uncommon for a large amount of ad hoc mentoring to occur without oversight, structure, goal setting, or results tracking. Next, advocate for establishing a structured mentoring program, which should include gaining a budget for administrative staff and mentoring software. If you're not at the executive level, this will mean getting an executive sponsor who can help advocate for your budget and other needs. Once that's accomplished, build your program and leverage existing programs to build your mentor and mentee population. Women and BIPOC ERGs are a great place to start. Finally, launch your program with effectively paired matches, thoughtfully designed structure, and measurable goals. The following video from an HR leader in our client mentoring community will help you with some additional insight on getting started.
I'll share my story and how that fits with our larger business strategy. In the next evolution of my career, I plan to manage a team. And I put myself out there to apply for those roles that are managing a team. But sometimes those roles, the hiring manager comes with, well, I need somebody that has the experience of managing a team. So how do you gain the experience if you haven't gotten the role yet? So I think mentoring, at least the structures that we have it in Bacardi, for me, it helps me get that hands-on experience because I get to manage nine volunteers. I get to recruit them. I have to provide them with a vision, not just short term, but long term, so they can buy into why it is that I'm spending all this time, volunteering my time, my free time in this program. So for me, it's critical because that's part of leading a team. You have to create all these structure so that they feel they're working towards an end goal. Also, I had to come up with KPIs. We put ourselves the goal that we wanted to have an engagement of at least 10% of our entire global force as part of this year's program. So how am I going to do that? That makes me exercise my creative leadership skill set and say, okay, so what do I need to do to help me accomplish all these to-dos so that I can get to that KPI of engagement? Also, keep them motivated by allowing them to use their skill sets and their interests, what they have what they do in their day-to-day, what they love to do. So provide them an opportunity to align that skill set with the jobs to be done within the mentoring program. So all of that in itself helps me be a better team leader. And when I do step in those positions of leadership, I might not be able to say to a manager or hiring manager, hey, I don't have that formal role experience of managing a team, but this is what I've done. And this is what I have delivered for my company. So I think by doing that, you can better align your leaders to deliver your business strategy of inclusivity and female empowerment.
How are women getting support from other women in your organization? Let us know in the comments below. Should women only be mentored by other women? Of course not. Men are important advocates for change, and pairing men who are leaders with high potential female employees is absolutely important to change the gender imbalance in leadership. However, once women have risen in the ranks, it's important to give them more opportunities to give back and help other women navigate those pathways with a different perspective. For even more mentoring tips, check out the links below in the video or visit us at MentorcliQ.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe to get updated on mentoring's best practices just like these.